Being the best driver involves more than just mastering the technical skills of operating a vehicle. It requires a combination of knowledge, skills, attitudes, and behaviors that prioritize safety, responsibility, and consideration for others on the road. Whether you are a seasoned driver or a new one, here are some key tips on how to be the best driver you can be. Traffic laws are in place to ensure safety on the road. As a responsible driver, it is crucial to know and abide by all traffic laws, including speed limits, stop signs, traffic signals, and lane markings. Avoid reckless behaviors such as speeding, tailgating, weaving in and out of traffic, or driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Always wear your seatbelt and make sure all passengers in your vehicle do the same. Paying attention to your surroundings is critical to being a safe driver. Scan the road ahead, check your rear view and side mirrors regularly, and be aware of blind spots. Stay alert for potential hazards such as pedestrians, bicyclists, animals, and other vehicles. Avoid distractions while driving, such as using your phone, eating, or adjusting the radio, as they can impair your ability to react to unexpected situations. Keep a safe following distance behind the vehicle in front of you. The general rule of thumb is to maintain at least a 3-second gap between your vehicle and the one in front of you. This allows you enough time to react and brake if the vehicle in front suddenly stops or slows down. Increase your following distance in adverse weather conditions or when driving at higher speeds. Signaling your intentions is a crucial aspect of safe driving. Always use your turn signals to indicate when you are changing lanes, turning, or merging. Make sure to check your blind spots by turning your head and looking over your shoulder before changing lanes or making a turn. This helps you avoid collisions with other vehicles that may be in your blind spots. Defensive driving is a proactive approach to driving that involves anticipating potential hazards and taking preventive measures to avoid them. It includes maintaining a safe following distance, being prepared to react to unexpected situations, and avoiding aggressive or impulsive driving behaviors. Stay calm, patient, and avoid engaging in road rage or aggressive driving behaviors, even if provoked by other drivers. Show respect and consideration for other road users. Yield to pedestrians, bicyclists, and emergency vehicles. Use your horn sparingly and only when necessary. Do not block intersections, crosswalks, or bike lanes. Park your vehicle in designated areas and avoid blocking other vehicles. Being courteous and considerate towards others on the road promotes a safer and more harmonious driving environment. Regular vehicle maintenance is essential for safe driving. Make sure your vehicle is in good condition by checking the brakes, tires, lights, and fluid levels regularly. Follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule and address any issues promptly. A well-maintained vehicle is less likely to experience mechanical failures that could result in accidents. Before starting your trip, plan your route and allow for enough time to reach your destination without rushing. Check the weather and road conditions and adjust your driving accordingly. Avoid multitasking while driving, such as trying to read maps or program GPS devices. Pull over to a safe location if you need to use your phone or address any other distractions. Stay up to date with the latest traffic laws, rules, and regulations. Familiarize yourself with local driving conditions and road signage. Take refresher courses or defensive driving courses to enhance your driving skills. The history of driving cars is a fascinating tale of innovation, technological advancements, and societal changes that have shaped the modern world. From the early days of horseless carriages to the sophisticated automobiles of today, the evolution of driving has revolutionized transportation and transformed societies around the globe. The birth of the automobile can be traced back to the late 19th century, when inventors and engineers began experimenting with self-propelled vehicles. In 1885, Carl Benz built the first practical automobile powered by an internal combustion engine, which marked the beginning of the automotive era. Soon after, other pioneers such as Gottlieb Daimler and Henry Ford also made significant contributions to the development of the automobile, leading to the production of more reliable and affordable cars. In the early years, driving cars was a luxury reserved for the wealthy, as automobiles were expensive and not yet widely available. However, with advancements in manufacturing and production techniques, cars became more affordable, and by the early 20th century, automobile ownership began to spread to the middle class. The rise of the automobile had a profound impact on society, and transformed the way people lived and worked. It brought about the concept of the car culture, and created a sense of freedom and mobility for individuals. Cars provided a means for people to travel long distances, commute to work, and explore new destinations. they also played a significant role in shaping urban planning and development, as cities and roads were designed to accommodate the growing number of cars on the road. As the popularity of driving grew, so did the need for regulations and safety measures. In the early 20th century, traffic laws and regulations were introduced to ensure safety on the roads. Traffic signals, road signs, and speed limits were implemented to manage the growing number of vehicles and reduce accidents. In the mid-20th century, the introduction of seatbelts, airbags, and other safety features in cars further improved the safety of driving. The automobile industry also played a significant role in economic growth and job creation. Car manufacturing became a major industry, providing employment opportunities and driving economic development. The automotive industry also spurred innovations in materials, manufacturing processes, and engineering, leading to advancements in other sectors, such as technology, logistics, and infrastructure. Over the years, driving has become an integral part of modern society, influencing various aspects of life, including culture, economy, and the environment. However, it has also faced challenges such as traffic congestion, pollution, and safety concerns. These challenges have led to ongoing efforts to develop sustainable and environmentally friendly transportation solutions, including electric cars, car-sharing programs, and public transportation initiatives. In recent years, the advent of self-driving cars and other emerging technologies has brought about new possibilities and challenges for the future of driving. Autonomous vehicles have the potential to revolutionize transportation, with promises of increased safety, reduced traffic congestion, and improved efficiency. However, they also raise concerns about safety, liability, and ethical considerations. In conclusion, the history of driving cars has been a remarkable journey of innovation, progress, and societal changes. From its humble beginnings in the late 19th century to the present-day advancements in autonomous driving has transformed the way we live, work, and travel. It has shaped economies, influenced cultures, and created new possibilities for the future of transportation. As driving continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping the future of mobility and transportation. Driving in the European Union (EU) is a diverse and dynamic experience, with varying regulations, road conditions, and driving cultures across the member states. The EU has taken steps to harmonize driving rules and regulations to ensure consistency and safety on the roads, while also promoting environmentally friendly transportation and sustainable mobility options. One of the key aspects of driving in the EU is the requirement to hold a valid driver's license. In general, EU member states recognize and accept driver's licenses issued by other member states, allowing for seamless mobility within the EU. However, there may be certain conditions or restrictions based on the type of license, age of the driver, and the duration of stay in a member state. In addition to a valid driver's license, drivers in the EU must also carry certain documents while driving. These may include vehicle registration documents, proof of insurance, and identification documents, such as a passport or national identity card. Failure to present these documents when requested by authorities can result in fines or penalties. Another important aspect of driving in the EU is adherence to traffic rules and regulations. While there are common traffic rules across the EU, there may be some variations in specific member states. For example, driving is done on the right-hand side of the road in most EU countries, except for the United Kingdom, Ireland, Cyprus, and Malta, where driving is on the left-hand side. Speed limits, alcohol limits, and other regulations may also vary from one country to another. The EU has also introduced various measures to improve road safety and reduce accidents. These include the mandatory use of seatbelts, prohibition of using mobile phones while driving, and stricter rules for young and inexperienced drivers. The EU also promotes the use of road safety technologies, such as speed limiters, electronic stability control, and advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, to enhance safety on the roads. Furthermore, the EU has been actively promoting sustainable mobility and environmental protection. In recent years, there has been a growing emphasis on reducing greenhouse gas emissions from transportation, and many EU member states have implemented measures to promote electric vehicles, EVs, and other low-emission vehicles. Some member states also have restrictions on older, more polluting vehicles in certain areas or during specific times. Driving in the EU also involves navigating a complex network of road infrastructure, including highways, motorways, and local roads. Toll roads and congestion charges may apply in some countries, and it is important for drivers to be aware of these requirements and plan their routes accordingly. Many EU countries also have well-developed public transportation systems, such as trains, trams, and buses, providing alternative options for getting around. It is worth noting that driving regulations and requirements in the EU may change over time, and it is essential for drivers to stay updated on the latest rules and regulations in each member state they plan to drive in. This can be done by checking the official websites of the respective member states' government or transportation authorities. In conclusion, driving in the European Union involves navigating a diverse landscape of regulations, road conditions, and driving cultures. It requires compliance with traffic rules and regulations, possession of valid documentation, and adherence to road safety measures. The EU also promotes sustainable mobility and environmental protection, with measures to reduce emissions and promote low-emission vehicles. Staying informed about the latest regulations and requirements in each member state is crucial for safe and enjoyable driving in the EU.